Let's see how a bursary program is changing the lives of disadvantaged learners across the country. The problems in education in South Africa are numerous, and we all know that it will take mass interventions to fix them. But sometimes changing the life of a single individual through education can make a remarkable difference, not only to that person, but also to the communities where they come from. Let's take a look at how the Telkom Foundation, as part of their focus on education, changes lives and gives young people hope for the future. Busi Cingo fits in at a private school in Kokstad. Just another star pupil with a bright future. But Busi's current school and surroundings hide a history of poverty and struggle that is now behind her, thanks to Telkom's Beacon of Hope program.
I'm originally from East London. We live on a squatter camp. Our house is literally made from planks and everything and zincs. And then I've got 5 siblings, and then my mother's is never at home because she's always busy working, and when she has to work, she normally gets a job as a domestic worker.
Mrs. Cingo has to travel far from her home to find work. But we caught up with her in Atteridgeville, where Busi was visiting her during the school holidays.
I never dreamt that we're going to reach a stage where somebody else is going to pay the school fees for Busi Siwe, because I struggled a lot.
Busi is a beneficiary of Telkom's Beacon of Hope program, which provides comprehensive scholarships to learners so they can attend and receive quality education from some of South Africa's top private and public schools.
Beacon of Hope program is a Telkom flagship program that started in 2006 with the intervention to develop previously disadvantaged learners, into the future leaders. Learners were identified at primary level, and Telkom Foundation funded them from grade 8 up until grade 12. And we currently have 99 learners in the program. 73 of them are in grade 12 and 23 in grade 11.
As Telkom, we wanted to make a contribution to the development of an educated cadre of young people who have leadership potential, academic excellence, and can contribute in the future economically in the country. So we thought by investing in education now, we then are able to build that cadre.
Telkom Foundation pays for everything that I need, because they pay for my school fees, they pay for my boarding fees, and they give me pocket money. If Telkom was not paying for this, I really don't know where I was going to be, because my mother had always said that she doesn't know what high school I'm going to go to and what I'm going to do, and I don't know where I'd be. I really don't know.
As the foundation, we have a range of programs that we are busy with, especially around the scope of education. And this is one of the many projects that we're involved with. In education in particular, on this particular project, we decided to give opportunity to those individuals that excel in areas where they come from, and excel despite the fact that they had schools that were under-resourced, they had families that could not afford to take them to better schools. So we thought, instead of clubbing them in our day-to-day programs that we run in the foundation, we wanted to give them specific interventions that will grow and help them realize their full potential.
You would think that the opportunity to attend a good school is all a young person needs to get ahead in life. Things are not that simple. A radical change in environment and also being far from your family can bring its own problems.
The Telkom Foundation provides computers and internet connectivity where they're needed most, opening minds, sparking curiosity, and creating a desire for our children to learn even more. Which just goes to show, we're more than just technology. Telkom. Touch tomorrow.
Moving from a school that has few resources to one that has many can be a huge adjustment for many learners. A radical change in environment can present its own problems. Let's see what they are and how Busi came to grips with this challenge.
That first day, it was just hectic because of the fact that I wasn't wearing a uniform. Because like when you wear uniforms, like you blend in with everyone, you're on the same level. And at that time, I wasn't, so I felt like, oh. I mean, when I went to the hostel, everything was different from home. I had to eat with a fork and knife. And then the fact that we had to speak English every day, everywhere we went. So we'd sit around and keep quiet when we had to speak English, and you'd like sit there and keep quiet.
In about 2006, we were contacted and asked if we would be prepared to be the school for this particular area, for the East Griqualand and the north of the Eastern Cape area. These children come into an environment which is very definitely a Western education environment from rural areas, and a number of things that they need to adjust to. When the children first arrive, they're very, very worried about speaking. They feel second best and now are totally confident, 100% part of the school and ready to go out into the big world.
When I went to St. Patrick's College, everything was so different. I wasn't this confident, but now I don't know, I'm confident. I feel like I'm worth something. I think I'm also happier. And I also like the feeling when I go back home, people look at me as this child, she's going to be something big someday.
You know, this project is very close to my heart. When seeing these children performing to the best of their abilities and taking seriously what this program is giving them, it really makes me proud.
I got to come out of my comfort zone. That's when I realized, okay, good, see, okay, this is the big world now. You have to start expressing yourself as a person.
Ever since being appointed as a Telkom kid, I have really discovered attributes about myself that I've never seen before, and I think with all the right tool that I've got now, I can go very far.
For my family and my community, it's really meant a lot because now I've got people that look up to me. And for my parents as well, it's been great because they couldn't afford to take me to that school, and it's expensive.
It's given me an opportunity, one that I don't think my family could have given me. And it also taught me to appreciate opportunities and to work at the utmost best of my ability, because it's not every day where you get the opportunity for people to pay for you for a good school. Education is very important, and through this I've learned to appreciate education even more.
I'm very grateful. I am, because when I think, like, let's say the friends that I have from my community where I lived, their future is not very bright. Some are pregnant, some have stopped going to school, and it's different with me. I've got hopes and I've got everything, and it's changed my life a lot. And I'm very grateful for everything.
Well, we believe that Busi and the other learners that were given a leg up by the Telkom Foundation will feel the benefit of the Beacon of Hope project for many years to come. It is so exciting to see real potential being given an opportunity to grow and flourish. Initiatives like Telkom's continuous commitment and investment in education give us all hope for the future of our country and our people.